According to Google.com, there are 5 million active podcasts in the world. Figured, hell, what a time to throw my hat in the ring. Guys, welcome to the Grandma's Boy Podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? That was a little bit of a rocky start. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So for normal people, that's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. For me, it's well past my bedtime. So it's late for me. Should have been napping. But guess what? I'm here today, guys. It says episode 12. Really, this is like episode 1, guys. That's right. Episode 1 of the new setup. At least the new time frames we're doing. Just a reminder, guys, this is the Grandma's Boy Podcast, the original Grandma's Boy Podcast. Like the title said, we're trying to keep it PG-13-ish. I think you can burp on a PG-13, right? Anyways, yeah, we're trying to keep it a little bit cleaner. We're only going to make this one about an hour-long live cast. A little bit more news, a little more politics. I know that a lot of my 4 a.m. viewers hate it. We'll still be doing shows every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's the Grandma's Boy Podcast After Dark. A little spicier, a little not so PG-13. That'll be a Rumble exclusive. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Rumble. Rumble YouTube. That's right. They're both hanging out with us. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that crap, share. Remember, always give that thumbs up. It only takes a second, guys. Yeah, this show will be on Rumble and YouTube. And the night show will only be on Rumble. So I can get away with more shit. See, I already blew it, guys. First 5 minutes into a YouTube, already swearing. You know, I am still me. Oh, guys. So, had a conundrum today. It was I got my nighttime, my after dark intro finished, and I got the one for this show finished 3 minutes before the show, as my StreamYards was ticking down, reminding me that I'm fucking up. I can't find my intro at all, so I had to go back to the old one. It's still there, it still exists, but definitely get on to the after dark show tonight. It is going to be a banger. I got some great stuff planned, and I have the new intro. But guess what, guys? Today's show is going to be a banger too. We're just gonna have a banging old time. I got a lot of stuff to cover today, and so we're gonna get right into it. Oh, guys, remember you can check me out 7 shows a week now. That's right. I'm dedicating myself to 7, not 7 days, 7 shows. So that would be Monday at 12:15 a.m. You'll see the After Dark. Tuesday at 4:30 in the morning, you will also see the After Dark. Wednesday at 4 p.m., you'll see this show right here, the Grandma's Boy Podcast. Thursday morning, 4:30 a.m., 4 o'clock a.m. Once again, the Grandma's Boy Podcast After Dark, the raunchy, little dirtier shit. Then Saturday, 4 o'clock in the morning, Grandma's Boy After Dark. And then Sunday at 4. Oh, I'm sorry, Saturday night. Sunday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, Grandma's Boy Podcast After Dark. Saturday at 4, Grandma's Boy Podcast, the show you're watching right now. And then we start all over again, guys. I think it's 7 shows a week. I don't know what the hell I'm doing to myself. Why? Who's calling me right now? This better. What Credit Karma? Really? I mean, is someone stealing my credit? Probably not. I don't have time for you right now because I really have a lot of things. Can you spare a minute? No, I can't spare a minute, guys. I tried to get a telemarketer to stay on the line, but I just couldn't get him long enough for me to be able to go live. It was a good one. But no harm, no foul, I guess. Guys, check out down in the corner here. Wait. There is. I don't know how cameras work. Okay, there we go, right there. Hey guys, look, you can see ads all the time now. That's right, Family Fosgate Family Electric. He's going to be my keynote sponsor for the day. I would say that I randomly drew him, but really and truly, of all my supporters and sponsors, he's probably the most adequate, the most appropriate for this show. If you've seen my show before, you know some of my other supporters are dancers and entertainers, strip clubs and whatnot. So that's that. We will be going over all those later, but I got a cool new ticker. I figured out how to make those. Yeah, guys, hit me up in the chat. Say hi. Follow me on social media at Grandma's Boy Pod everywhere, except for Rumble. Rumble is at Grandma's Boy, or technically it's rumble.com/user/whatever. But it's Grandma's Boy Podcast. It's completely spelled out because I don't know how SEO works. Right, guys, let's get into the game here. As you've all probably heard, I take a quick moment of silence for our dearly departed Tucker Carlton. Carlton? Carlson. I haven't even been drinking. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, Tucker Carlson. Jesus Christ, I got to find my words today. Tucker Carlson is no longer at Fox. As far as the last time I knew, and I haven't had much time to look into it today, if someone would correct me, well, there's no one in the chat, so how are they going to correct you, Kevin? But I haven't really had time to look into it today, but it looks like there's not really a lot of information about whether he was fired, whether he quit. I mean, there's so many. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, there's so many different speculations, people out there saying one thing or another. But I have yet to see anything definitive. So I figured I'd just act like I didn't know anything, and we'll just start from the beginning on that. The first one, ooh, I don't even know if this is yeah, that'll work. So we know he's gone, guys. So ex Fox News producers' allegations may have played a role in Tucker's departure. Maybe this sheds a little bit of light for us, guys. Let's see what we got going on. Head stream. You don't want to see my big head. Let's go to one like that. Oh, oh, yeah. Here we go. Haha. Pushing buttons, making moves. That's right. All right. And play, pretty lady. He's not that pretty.
Well, tonight we're learning new details about the alleged behind the scenes scandals that led Fox News to part ways with Tucker Carlson, its top rated host and one of the most influential voices in conservative politics. So on the continued fallout.
One day after parting with Fox, the cable network's top primetime host has been silent. A huge contrast.
New details emerged in Tucker Carlson's sexism lawsuit. And I heard a little bit about this. Like, I mean, there'd have to be some pretty serious sexism to get rid of Tucker. I mean, he was making Fox so much money. But, we live in a world where you can't just walk up and smack a hiney anymore and say, how you doing, toots?
Considering his history of incendiary remarks.
White supremacy, that's the problem. This is a hoax. Castrate your children. That is the message. We need to find out exactly.
Whoa. Okay. Guys, as always check your sources. And I mean, I knew where my source was with this, and I knew we are going to find a bunch of bullshit regarding Tucker. And, now they're going to play a supercut of obviously misinterpreted and comments taken out of context by Tucker. Like, it's obvious. I mean, the castrate your kids. Come on, that doesn't make any sense. I can hear better. That was I must have bumped my microphone just right. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Castrate your kids. Taken out of context, guys. There's no way in hell Tucker was just coming out.
actually what happened in this election.
Former Fox producer Abby Grossberg, who filed a lawsuit alleging Carlson.
Grossberg is right, all right? Gross. Sounds pretty Jewy. Berg. Grossberg. Gold. She doesn't have a precious metal, but gross, definitely.
Ran a misogynistic and discriminatory workplace, described her experience today.
There are literally pictures like this big of Nancy Pelosi.
She is one goofy looking bitch, guys. I don't care who you are. Of all the people to sexually harass, you're going to pick her? I mean, each their own.
In a bathing suit in Europe, plastered all over. There was even one on my computer screen for the temporary computer I had to use, and I had to take it down.
Back it up.
Plastered all over. There was even one on my computer, Pelosi, in a bathing suit.
Oh, yes.
In Europe.
Of course. Why wouldn't there be a poster of Pelosi in a bathing suit in Europe? She has giant knockers. And I bet you she was one fine piece of ass back in the day. I don't know if I could deal with her fucking personality. I mean, her alcoholism is fine. I mean, that would go hand in hand. But yeah, fuck yeah, she got some knockers on her. I mean, we're still dudes. I don't care if you work for Fox News, if you're Republican, Democrat, independent, libertarian, Nazi. We all love titties.
Plastered all over. There was even one on my computer screen for the temporary computer I had to use, and I had to take it down.
Yeah. They played a little trick on you. If this is at all true, I can see them doing something. That's just normal Office stuff. I mean, we've all seen The Office. We've all watched The Office, the sitcom, and that's the kind of shit they used to do all the time. My mic's pretty hot, isn't it? All right, let's turn that down just a minute. Guys, as always in the chat, if anyone is watching, go ahead and let me know how my audio sounds. And yeah, because I'm constantly working on that, trying to make it a better show. Anyway, back to this ugly bitch with her grandma shirt.
Grossberg, who claims to have 90 recordings.
Her freaking headshot isn't even that attractive. Come on. Like, it's a little more. Uh-oh. I'm allergic to ugly bitches, sorry. See there, I'm stealing bits again. But it's okay. The people that made up that bit aren't going to be listening. She's not attractive. Like, if this is their headshot, they need to fire that photographer.
From her time working at Fox, said the show's January 6th coverage was a turning point, something Rupert Murdoch cited as a factor for Carlson's dismissal, according to the Los Angeles Times.
Anyone that has watched Tucker over the years, which I've been a Tucker fan for right before the pandemic. Just stumbled upon him through a podcast I was watching. Shout out to Revenge of the Sis. They need the bump. You know, they only have a few thousand listeners every day, and I have 0. But turned me on to Tucker, and I just loved his how smart ass he was, constantly pushing the line and not giving 2 fucks, and that's exactly how I feel about it. And he did that with a January 7th documentary. I mean, I haven't seen the documentary. I haven't seen it in full. I've seen the clips. I've seen, of course, the cackling hens and all that crap about it. But 2 stiff drinks, that's not wrong. I mean, are we drinking? If we're drinking tequila, dude, we're in. Maticus in the chat, the Rumble chat, is talking. Hey, man, good to have viewers. It's tough sometimes in the middle of the day. I'm just trying this afternoon thing out. I usually do a 4:30 a.m. Your volume should be turned up, but just a little bit, but still good, and a little lower than the video volume. Awesome. Thank you very much for that, man. Yes, tequila. Well, tequila either makes me fuck or fight, or do both at the same time. So, yeah. Anyways, let's continue this eyebrows here.
Tucker was very set on finding an FBI person who was implanted in the crowd and spinning this conspiracy that they were ultimately the ones responsible for the Capitol attack.
Court documents filed in Grossberg's.
So she's claiming it was a witch hunt. That Tucker was just so obsessed with finding these feds that we all knew were there, right? I mean, no one ever doubted that, as far as I know,
This lawsuit also showed text
except for Ray Epps, who was actually there and works for the feds.
messages that reveal Carlson repeatedly called Trump lawyer Sidney Powell a vulgar term. Grossberg's allegations likely
Okay, I looked down for 2 seconds. What was this vulgar term? I got to see this. Oh man, Sidney Powell is a lying and repeatedly referred to Miss Powell as a C redacted. I believe the word you're looking for there, I can't say on YouTube. God dang it! Why am I on YouTube and Rumble? It rhymes with punt. That helps. That's funny shit.
vulgar term. Grossberg's allegations
me.
likely played a
Yeah.
bigger role in Carlson's departure than the network's
See, what they're going to do is they're going to take that picture out of context and be like, and in this, you can see where he's talking about this liable. He obviously has a huge arm. Let's just, you know what? Let's believe whatever you tell us. CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell.
recent $787 million settlement with Dominion Voting Systems, says NPR media critic Eric Dagans.
Those kinds of claims seem to be something that Fox moves very quickly to deal with, as opposed to other types of infractions.
And despite Grossberg's claims of being bullied, mocked, even asked to spy an apology, but a Fox News spokesperson said her case is baseless and riddled with false allegations.
All right, time out. Time for a little speculation of my own. I'm thinking old eyebrows grandma's shirt made a move towards Tucker. Tucker didn't give her the time of day. And now she's all butthurt like women get. And she's going at him. I mean, I thought Me Too was over. Are we really going down this? Are we still going to continually to try to ruin people just because you're butthurt, bitch? I mean, come on. I don't know. As far as the media goes, I hate the media in general. But I think Tucker was one of the good ones, guys. All right, let's see what else we got. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. We're going to continue with the Tucker coverage. Fox employee predicts Tucker Carlson's next move.
Jonah, someone who's known Tucker for 25 years and worked at Fox for 12. I mean,
Wait, anybody that is watching in the chat, what is your prediction? Let's get there before this guy. 'Cause I think he's going to go solo. I think he's going to start his own network. He has enough money to do so. Hell, he could sit back for a year and do nothing. I've heard rumors of Newsmax. I think Newsmax is below. Tucker could really go anywhere. I don't think that he's blemished by any means. I mean, I've been wrong before. But I think he's going to do his own network.
no world in which this is the end of Tucker Carlson in the, in the public eye on some media platform, maybe his own.
Yeah, I think there's a very real possibility he goes and creates his own thing. Then he gets to do things on his terms.
Exactly. Truly free as a as a Cuomo says, he's a free agent now. I did a show. Dude, all the days run together now. But I did a night, one of my After Dark shows, the night that really came out that he was released. And I put it out there. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Well, hey, Tucker, want to drop your resume off? It's grandmasboypod@gmail.com. That's grandmasboypod@gmail.com. Attention, Kevin. That's me. I'll go ahead and take it to my HR department and see if you qualify. We love to have you, man. I'd love to see a good audition from you. That would be cool.
He will definitely want to get the last word, or at least get his version of events. He may be in need of lawyering up right now because of the Grossberg stuff. Who knows? But I think it's absolutely true. We haven't seen the last of Tucker Carlson.
That's one thing that I did see, that he has lawyered up, and actually has the same lawyer as Mr. Don Lemon. I mean, they're kind of fighting the same thing. So I mean, it makes sense, and I support that. I think that's a great idea. But I mean, he could go Rogan. He could go full Rogan. I mean, I don't. There's no other person like Tucker, and that he's also right in the fact that Tucker's gonna have the last word. He always does, and he always will. I mean, I'm just sad. And actually, ROTC, I was watching that catching up on that last night. It's just sad that the last thing that Tucker did on Fox News was eat pineapple on pizza. It's okay, Tucker. We can't all be perfect, sweet prince. But no, I think he's gonna go solo. Everybody's kind of calling for it. New details on Fox News split with. Okay, this is from Good Morning America.
Now to the shakeup at Fox News.
Literally, only want to watch this because I love Michael Strahan. I just want him to be like my cool uncle. Yeah, same lawyer as Don Lemon. Okay, they're both in that upper echelon where they're going to hire the best lawyers for whatever they're fighting, and they're kind of facing the same allegations, and going to be dealing with the NDAs and all that stuff. So I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I don't think that Don Lemon and Tucker are going to be skipping through the meadow anytime soon. No, no, pineapple. Don't get blocked. Pineapple does not belong. I love pineapple. Don't get me wrong. I hate hot pineapple. I don't like warm pineapple. Pepperoni jalapeno, maybe. I just don't like warm pineapple. I don't like warm pineapple on ham. I don't like pineapple upside down cake. That's warm. I just don't like warm pineapple. That's all I'm going to say about that. Gordon Ramsay agrees, by the way.
We're learning new details about the top host Tucker Carlson's departure from the network. ABC News chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl has the latest for us this morning. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Michael. Fox hasn't given a reason for firing the network.
Why does this guy look like the guy that Michael Strahan would have shoved in a locker in high school? Come here, nerd. Come in, nerd. I can't even do the list. I have a list, but I can't do Michael Strahan's list. I can't do a list on purpose. Like, come here, mister. I'm going to shove you in that lock over there. That wasn't so bad, right? Yeah, see, I mean, I like those words. Salty, sweet, spicy. They all sound great. Warm pineapple. It's a texture thing. It's not even a flavor. It's a texture thing. You know.
Network's most highly
It was actually made in Buffalo, New York, so figure that one out.
Controversial host, but a person familiar with the matter said the decision was made at the very top by Fox News chief executive Suzanne Scott and her boss, Fox Court chief Lachlan Murdoch. Tucker Carlson tonight wasn't just the highest.
Well, yeah, to de-seat, is that a word? Unseat. Jesus Christ, it would take God to do so. It's not like some piddly little assistant to the assistant of the interns went up to Tucker Carlson and said, "Hey man, so it's not me. Don't shoot the messenger." Because Tucker Carlson would just pee on them. I mean, that's what I would do about Tucker. It would take the big man, Mr. Murdoch.
Highest rated show on Fox News. It was the highest rated in all of cable television. The announcement of Carlson's departure came as a shock to virtually everybody at the network.
As you probably...
Again, going back to that last one, of all the people who sexually harass, why isn't Tucker going after those two bitches? Like, go after an anchor. At least anchors are hot normally.
We have heard Fox News and Tucker Carlson have agreed to part ways. I wish Tucker the best. I'm great friends with Tucker and always will be.
And I can't wait to take his spot and try to make as much money as it. So what that means, no one's going to be able to replace Tucker. Unfortunately, Tucker was a one-of-a-kind voice. And I don't think anyone else is brave enough to go up like he did. I said it the other day. I'll say it again. This whole idea that Tucker didn't know this is happening and this is a surprise to him. I don't know how hushed that you'd have to keep that. This is the man who literally had an insider that knew that the government was reading his emails. But he doesn't know what's going on in Fox. Something's off here. I'm wondering if Fox isn't covering their ass. And Tucker was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm out. Doses, brother."
Carlson himself seemed totally unaware Friday as he signed off the air for what would be the last time.
That's it for us for the week. We'll be back.
According to the Wall Street Journal, which is owned by the same company that owns Fox News, the
Same company or same type of people? Yeah, I'm assuming they all have similar origin stories that we go back to. I don't know, maybe the Old Testament.
decision to fire Carlson was made on Friday, but he wasn't told of the move until 10 minutes before the network publicly announced it. While Carlson's show was highly rated, it was also
If he didn't know, I would love to have been a fly on the wall and see Tucker's face. I'm thinking Tucker didn't take it laying down. Either that or he just either that or he just calmly did that laugh he does, packed up his shit and left. You think Tucker will start deploying the truth mo He has to be in the know. Yeah, dude, I mean, he's got connections with the government. Like I said, not long ago, he found out the government was reading his emails. How, he knows some shit about some shit. And Fox is saying, and that dumb bitch that I already forgot her name, the ugly one, she's talking about, oh well, I'll drop the bomb. I got all this information. I got all these recordings. Blah blah blah. I'm thinking Tucker knows if you misplace a decimal on your IRS tax return, or he could figure that out. I mean, this man's been he's a legacy in media anyway, and incredibly intelligent. And he's very well connected.
so highly controversial, at times echoing Russian propaganda, attacking vaccines, promoting the racist replacement theory, spreading conspiracy theories about January 6th, and more. Views toxic to many of the network's advertisers.
This is for you, Xfinity. But guys, I want to see Fox News report on this. They won't say anything. They're going to keep it hush. But I mean, everybody else, I say, always know your sources. I knew my sources when I was going to play these, but everything they do is they just show him as an evil person. We all know they're all controlled by the same people. I mean, it's all there's all a group. They all get together and they all decide what's going on. That's not a conspiracy theory. I mean, I guess it is, but it's it's not a theory if it's true, I guess.
Hearing came just 3 business days after Fox News settled a defamation lawsuit with Dominion Voting Systems for nearly $800 million.
Then I'm sick and tired of hearing that, oh, it has something to do with this defamation. Because guess what? One thing Fox News is going to need is fucking money. And guess what? There's only one person on Fox News making them money. Tucker Carlson. He gone now. He out. What are you going to do now? I'm tired of hearing these fucking bullshit. You know what, guys? I found a video right before I came on. Let's see what former President Mr. Donald J. Trump says about the firing of Mr. Carlson.
I don't know if it was voluntary or was somebody fired.
Does his hair look a little thicker there? Like maybe, I don't know. He's looking just as orange though. Come on, man. Hasn't figured that one out yet.
But I think Tucker's been terrific. He's been, especially over the last year or so, he's been terrific to me.
No, that's Trump literally backtracking because we all know Tucker is on the DeSantis train. I mean, Tucker loves DeSantis, and it's been very, very clear that Trump doesn't think very highly of Mr. Ronnie DeSantis over there. I mean, calling him nicknames Meatball Ron and Ron DeSanctimonious. Yeah, personally, I'm a DeSantis fan. He's one of those guys. Stick to the system, Don't play the game. Stick to the system. And Trump is very happy right now with Tucker out of the way. He's happy. What I don't think Mr. Trump realized is that if Tucker does go independent, which I'd almost put money they will, You don't think he's going to go harder when he's got absolutely nobody holding him back? There's a reason why I don't do regular radio. It's like I have a mouth like a freaking pirate, and I say what I want to say. All right, well, it's a 12-minute video. We don't need to watch all of it. That's all we really need to see from him. Yeah, guys, keep an eye out for Tucker. I'll tell you what, I'm going to follow him wherever he goes. I'm a big Tucker fan. I want to get into some local-ish stuff. It's not really that local. I'm about 4 hours from Chicago. But there's a lot going on in Chicago right now, and I was covering it a lot on my night show. But I figured it was actually better suited on this show. Like again, this show is supposed to be a little more about politics, a little bit more about news and current events. Guys, those of you who don't know, I'm going to give you a quick refresher. A couple weekends ago, a bunch of teens took over Chicago.
Well, chaos breaking out in downtown Chicago on Saturday. Hundreds of young people crowded the streets, and the video coming from this shocking, showing massive groups jumping on cars, causing tourists to flee the sound of gunfire. 2 teens were hospitalized after they were shot in all of this. News Nation affiliate WGN's Courtney Spinell.
News Nation affiliate. It's funny, they have affiliates. Yeah, guys, this is Chirac, as it's so commonly called, where just because it had a couple warm days, they decided to, the teens in the greater Chicago area decided to flood downtown and dance on cars. Now, every news report you see says, don't blame the kids, don't blame the police. We don't have enough police. The kids don't have anything to do in their neighborhoods. Don't blame the parents because, the parents just want their kids to, go downtown. And I wouldn't let my freaking kid go downtown Chicago on a Saturday night for a bajillion dollars. I don't care at all because of this shit. Good kids that's what this is. All it is hood rats, guys.
Well, chaos breaking out in
They're
downtown
talking about it's
Chicago.
about to get a lot worse and blah 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 blah. Let's see what this guy's got to say about it. By the way, I need to back up and let you know that they were so worried last weekend. Like, what's today? Wednesday. So last weekend that they're going to do it again. That they bumped up police force and they were ready for it, and nothing happened. They wasted all those resources. It was all based off of a social media post from a couple of the kids that they assumed were like organizers of it, and so they prepared for it. And I'm just praying that it was an intentional troll by these teenagers, because when teenagers intentionally troll, it pushes my tickle button, makes me laugh on the inside a little bit. So anyway, this is their mayor-elect, by the way. He's only got a slightly better hairline than Lori Lightfoot, the former mayor.
Past due that we put an end to this dynamic that somehow not make it. Look, demonizing children is wrong. We have to keep them safe as well.
Demonizing children is wrong until they act like little fucking demons. The minute they start acting like demons, what am I supposed to do with them? Tell them good job, give them a participation trophy? Because you do shit like that, that's how you end up with kids in downtown Chicago on a Saturday night dancing on top of cars. Oh no, don't punish the kids. It's not their fault. It's not the police's fault. It's not the parents' fault. It's not your fault. It's no one's fault. Whose fucking fault is it? We need to blame somebody, goddammit. And these kids need a good whooping. If I did half the shit that I just saw in that little clip of a video we saw, my grandma would have bent me over and whooped my ass for an hour.
Have you ever taught middle school? I have. Have you ever raised young people? Do you understand the risk that young people take just because they're young? Do you know that home plate is at the bottom of my stairs? I found that out when my son was sliding down those stairs trying to score. They're young.
So what did you do? Give him a participation trophy? Or did you whoop his ass and tell him to stop doing that? You're going to hurt yourself, you dumb fuck. I'm guessing the latter isn't in the vernacular.
Sometimes they make silly decisions. They do. And so
1 or 2 children, yes. Okay, yeah, your kid made a silly decision and slid down the stairs. That's not the same as 200 teenagers in downtown Chicago standing on cars and shooting at each other. What the? I mean, this is your city now. You got elected mayor, sir. What are you going to do about it? I keep hearing that we're not going to demonize them. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. What are we going to do? Yeah, that's 4 hours away from me. I guess, it's not my town, but it's only 4 hours. And if you're going to let them out on a Saturday night to jump on cars, why aren't you going to let them out driving your car 4 hours to my town? Fucking ridiculous is what it is.
we have to make sure that we are investing to make sure that young people know that they are supported.
Jesus Christ.
Demonizing children is wrong. Have you ever raised young people? They're young. Sometimes they make silly decisions.
I almost didn't play this video today. I'm so glad I did. Guys, this video hit it right up the nail right on the head. The whole we can't demonize children only works when they're not acting like demons. And when they're acting like little shits, we have to punish them. We have, so the guy that the kid that shot the other kid, is he not going to go to jail? Is he not? He's just going to be, oh no, well we haven't invested enough resources in him, so you get a pass. Fuck no, screw that. He's going to do it again. He's probably a little gangbanging thug lying to his mama. His mom's standing out in the corner interviewed with the news. I saw one like this where, oh, he's a good boy. My son's a good boy. He wouldn't go out and do that. Yes, he will. Absolutely. He's lying to you. Oh, he hangs out with the best. He has good friends and they don't do that either. Well, guess what? That also means that you have a friend that probably comes over and eats dinner with you and your son once or twice a week, lives next door maybe, spends the night. They play video games and hang out. And he's probably a perfect little gentleman. And you think how sweet he is. And that's probably the kid out there telling your son to go dance on that cop car because fuck it, no one's going to get us in trouble. We can't get in trouble. We're urban youth. We're young, and the mayor's just going to bail us out. It's infuriating. It really is. All right, let's check out what Beetlejuice has to say about this. I mean, Lori Lightfoot.
As Democrats, if we do not speak the truth about violent crime in our city, we will be the worst for it.
How about we fix your eye first? And okay, so Chicago's had, as far as I haven't looked up the gun crime statistics the last 24 hours, but friggin' my internet always goes out when I'm ranting. But it's one of the most violent gun cities in America. It has some of the tightest gun laws, which I'm not going to go on the big rant that I always do about. Guess what? When you make gun laws, criminals don't give a fuck because they're criminals and they break the law. The only thing gun laws do is make law-abiding citizens criminals. Because if you don't feel safe, continue, Miss Lightfoot.
I know that there are people in my city that are wreaking havoc every day.
And there has been for 20 years, maybe longer. I mean, Chicago's never been known as the safest city in America. I mean, give me a fucking break here. Dude, are Democrats delusional? Because I look at all these major cities that have been ran for decades by Democrats. Actually, I live in between two of the biggest ones. I'm 40 minutes from Detroit. I'm 4 hours from Chicago. I got Toledo right there. Toledo's the small town bullshit. But, I'm not far from New York City. You hear shit about LA, San Francisco, everywhere in California where they're just stealing shit because they can. Democratic ran cities for decades. Decades and decades. What happens? Get Beetlejuice as mayor. I mean, I'm sorry. I hate this woman. I hate her. There's only one mayor. Governor. She's the mayor. There's only one female politician. No, I lied. There's a handful. Oh, what's up, Erroneous? How you doing, guys? Yeah, dude, you don't think Tucker has connections, though? We were just talking about that, dude. He's got something. Yeah, guys, check. Anyone watching or in the chat, make sure you follow Erroneous Podcast, guys. They're a lot of fun. I had Jay, one of the hosts, on a podcast on Sunday. We had a blast. So, are you talking about the girl that he was sexually assaulting? How far behind are you, Erroneous? Or maybe my chat's behind. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Miss Lightfoot, please continue to infuriate me. And go. And go. Go.
Be off the street. You're telling them that the criminal justice system doesn't care about victims and witnesses.
Ousted Chicago Mayor Lori.
They don't. Oh, yeah. Like, whoa. Okay, guys. Everybody take a screenshot real quick. Or is it your co-host? Drifter? Is that your co-host's name, right? Because I didn't know which one of you thinks that Lightfoot's hot. Because that's the one I'm blocking on Twitter. I mean, if you say your name 3 times, she will show up. That's kind of handy for a girlfriend, honestly. She follows Beetlejuice rules. Black Beetlejuice. Oh, God, Lightfoot.
Lori Lightfoot encouraging fellow Democrats to take action on crime as her city looks to replace its top cop, hoping for someone with a plan to address these violent.
I'm done. I am fucking done. Why is the mayor calling for someone to have a plan? Isn't that your goddamn job? What the hell has Lori Lightfoot been doing all this time? No wonder why she got fucking primaried by a guy who is equally as dumb. That's it. I'm proposing a challenge. Good answer, sir. I'm posing a challenge now. I'm going to at any point, Mr. Brandon Johnson, the mayor or the incoming mayor for Chicago, or Lori Lightfoot, you're welcome to my home at any time to fist fight me. Not a threat. I feel like it would help my my mental health quite a bit. I'm just doing this, reaching out for help. I don't know. Hey guys, speaking of fights, I honestly didn't mean to do this. Want to see an alder woman almost beat the fuck out of Miss Lightfoot? Yeah, I do.
I don't feel bad for standing up for myself. I feel bad that Chicago and young people around the country had to see 2 Black women get into it this way.
An ugly confrontation at City Hall. An alderwoman says.
Dude, that woman, what the fuck out of Lightfoot? Dude, she got what? 100 pounds on her? I don't know, 75 pounds? A big girl, dude. You know it's serious when the black woman pulling her mask down to talk. That's the new hold my earrings, hold my shoes. Yeah, Jay, I will say though, it is weird being here in the afternoon. I don't like it. It's kind of late at night for me. Reality.
The mayor lashed out at her in an angry face-off.
The fight at City Hall caused the meeting to be cut short, with highly debated issues still on the table.
Natalie Bonke.
They had to call in the SWAT team and an elephant tranquilizer gun. Luckily, a large fan was enough to get rid of Mayor Lightfoot.
joins us now with those developments. Natalie.
Corey and Don, the council was expected to vote today on the renaming of Lakeshore Drive, but that was blown out of the water when a handful of council members disagreed with.
Okay. Oh, this is a year ago. Almost blew up again. I thought they were trying to rename a goddamn street while children are dancing on cop cars. I didn't realize this from a year ago. Regardless, it's funny anytime. Like, ooh, by the way, the anchor? Mm-hmm. I'd eat her butt till she threw up.
With the mayor.
Dang it, I'm on YouTube.
Madam President, we cannot adjourn this meeting because according to our rules of order, according to our rules and regulations, there were several Rule 41s that were posted that have to be addressed at this meeting.
Standing up and yelling without seeking recognition is not something that's appropriate. We're going to Alderman Harris.
And unraveling at City Hall after the mayor lost support for her pick for
Chicago. Now, guys, I'm gonna shift gears just a little bit, and we're gonna go into a couple things that I put in my itinerary notes as things Chicago should be worried about, guys. So, like I told you last weekend, it turned out that the teenagers did not run over the city. But as they were gearing up for it, this shit happened.
We are following breaking news right now. This is about a 3-year-old boy who was shot in the face. Chicago.
The fuck? I mean, I don't really want to. I read the title of the video. I was hoping it was clickbait. So as all these police officers are making sure that teenagers aren't dancing on cars, when really it should just be parents whooping ass and keeping them in their fucking house, a 3-year-old's getting shot in the face. Let's figure out, I mean, yeah, hit the like button on your boy. Oh, wait, I see, guess what, by the way, Jay, why do you guys have 2 channels? Which one should I be promoting? That's not the right link. Yeah, guys, of course, like, subscribe, and share, all that crap. Definitely hit that thumbs up button, guys. That helps so much. While you're at it, if anyone's watching and in the chat, go ahead and scoot on over to Erroneous Podcast. Check them out as well. While I continue to get mad about police having to take care of these fucking teenagers instead of protecting a 3-year-old from getting shot in the face.
Police say the child was inside of a home near 88th and Euclid when he was hit by a bullet. The young boy is at Comer Children's Hospital right now in serious condition. We'll be sure to get you more information tonight at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going to have to maybe find the follow-up on that one. That's okay. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I just went to the one that had the most followers. So yeah. 3-year-old boy gets shot. Not a whole lot of news on that. Again, this is just stuff Chicago should be worried about. Oh, what's this? Chicago man killed in hit and run on LSD overnight.
Good morning. Cook County's medical examiner identifies the victim as.
Again, reminding everyone that the police officers were all at Millennial Park waiting for teenagers to dance on cars and do nothing about it.
45-year-old Kenneth Hernandez of Chicago's Southwest Side. Police say he was not an IDOT worker. He may have been a private contractor working on a construction project that recently began here on DuSable Lakeshore Drive. The hit and run happened just before 11 last night. Hernandez was in a section of the drive northbound side that was closed, blocked off with construction cones. He was standing next to a street sweeper near Belmont. A black sedan hit Hernandez and kept going north. Hernandez, who lived in the clearing near.
As an individual who has partook in psychedelic drugs, particularly LSD, I could not imagine being on LSD and hitting someone with my car. I think I would run too. I don't know what. Nope. There's a lot of reasons why I don't do LSD anymore. One of them is I don't know how I'd react if I hit someone with my car. Jesus Christ. I don't think I ever drove on LSD. But regardless, like, if you talk about a bad trip, bro, Freya, 15 minutes. We have to do an hour show, and you can go outside.
Neighborhood died at the scene. Investigators with CPD's major
Hey,
accident
is that BMW? Has anyone heard from Mersh lately? No.
investigation unit were also at a second scene in Albany Park. They found a black sedan near Manor and Lawrence Avenues. A police spokesman would not say this morning if that was.
Are those street signs with sign language? I think those are street signs with sign language. Why are the street signs with sign language? Anybody? Why are deaf people driving? I'm not okay with this. I needed another reason to stay away from Chicago.
The vehicle they were seeking in this case. The car had a broken windshield and severe front end.
Yeah, broken windshield because it hit a man. Well, so Chicago's doing great, guys. And it's really the gem of the Midwest. I know, but why are the deaf driving? It's just like, why do drive-throughs have braille menus available? I just don't understand. I don't understand. I didn't know you could be deaf and drive. I mean, maybe. Okay, what else we got, guys? We're about out of time, but I got a couple other things that I want to get to. Guys, let's skip that for now. Guys, so
On this Earth Day, President
our fearless leader, leader of the free world, the free Western world. God bless America. The dementia patient that has a nuclear codes. I hope he doesn't really. He decided to sign an executive order creating the Office of Environmental Justice, which, just from the name of it, is hilarious. Environmental justice. Okay, it's a short one.
Biden is taking action on the environment. He'll sign an executive order to create a new Office of Environmental Justice. This office will
I actually, I'm gonna steal in a bit again. Want to steal a version? I actually have a photo of the or the appointees to the Office of Environmental Justice. Where did I put it? Here we go. Oh dang it! StreamYards, behave yourself. Oh hi, hi guys. That's not what I meant to do. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. This is fine. But anyways, guys, so he signs the executive order, and then I got this from an insider. Picture of the appointees of the Office of Environmental Justice coming right now. Yes. Yes, I went there. My childhood. Because I'm assuming. Oh, go back. No. I'm assuming that that this is the only thing. I mean, Captain Planet's the only one that really cares about environmental justice. Well, him and those weird kids. It's the only crew that has 2 Asians. There's one of them Mexican. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, god damn it, Kevin. Something else while I saw it, because I forgot I pulled it up. Britney Spears is doing awesome, guys. Just so you know. After her dad, she sued her dad, and she needed to be her own woman, and she needed to be just independent. And so, she's doing great. She's doing great, guys. Oop. I hate Twitter videos. There we go. Yeah, Britney's doing all. Okay, so a little background for, Jay knows this, but anyone else that doesn't know me, I work in the strip club. Worked there a long time. And she looks just like every washed up 35 to 40-year-old stripper I've ever met in my life. This is Britney Spears, guys. She's responsible for more adolescent boners than Jeffrey Epstein, and now she's this. I mean, I still would in a second, but come on, Britney. Maybe her dad was right. Maybe he should have just kept control. She's not even on beat. Look into this girl's eyes. At first, you see absolutely nothing. You see a dark, dark depth of trauma and just nothing behind them. Look a little bit deeper, and you see crazy bitch. Dude, this woman is fucking insane. She's the type of woman that you wake up next to, and you like wake up and you have like one eye's open, and she punches you in the face, and you're like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "I had a dream that you cheated on me." You're like, "Yeah, okay, it was a dream." She's like, "Yeah, well, don't cheat on me in my dreams either." Then punches you again, and you can't do anything about it because it's Britney fucking Spears. I'm so glad JT got out of there, made something of himself. She's a drunk bitch. You got a friend somewhere yelling, "Brittany, where are your pants?" "I don't know where my pants are. I just want to dance. I don't know. I have my boots still, though. Whose house is this? Does anybody have any cigarettes?" That's literally what she is portraying right now. Is she doing this on purpose? Like this? She's trolling us, right? Britney Spears with her fucking. Is that a black eye or is that just really bad makeup? I think it's smeared makeup. Like I said, she looks like the 2 a.m. drunk bitch. Oh, dude. The club life is the only life I know. I didn't choose the club life. The club life chose me. And then wrapped its fucking crazy I almost said testicles. Also true. Around me and just never let go. You know, we've all seen this bitch at the bar. And this is unfortunately usually someone's mom. You go back to your local bar in your local town, your hometown, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like she danced too hard and her makeup got smeared. But yeah, no, literally, you like go back to your hometown and you go to your hometown bar and like this is like your like friend you grew up with, like slutty mom that's been divorced for a couple of years now. That's, I mean, you're gonna hit it. Your friend's gonna be pissed, but you're also gonna fuck with them about it. She's got to be trolling us, right? I mean, there's no way. No way. Goddamn no way. I don't know. Guys, I think I'm running out of time. I wanted to keep this under an hour, but as Jay knows, I am terrible with time management. Captain Planet, go away. I'm done with you. Ah, man. Did I have anything else I wanted to get to? Yeah, guys. Okay. I do have a whistleblower about child trafficking in the Biden administration. We're going to have to get to that another time. What I want to get to is the body cam of a protest. This is a good one, guys. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I hate my internet. It's being gay. I gotta get a booster today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. All right, guys. Here's a body cam down in He's asking for help. No. I don't know where in Texas this is, but Jay, this is your neck of the woods, right? I don't know if you heard about this. How long ago was it? Oh, so it was like a day ago.
No, fine. We can take care of it later. Back up.
What does he need a
Back up.
What does he need a
Back up. Back up.
3 counter protesters.
Word of advice: if you run up on a cop telling you to back up, just continue to barge at them because eventually they're just going to let you by. Or you become the star of a police brutality video.
Are arrested after chaos breaks out amidst a drag show in Texas.
Bring the units over here. Over here.
Was that Ant Fatty? Oh yeah, still smash, dude. Over and over, dude. I saw that pickup line the other day. It reminded me, it's like, I'm treated like my pinky toe and banger on every piece of furniture in my house. Is this by you, Jay, or is this? Do you guys? You have a lot of trainings? Were you at this? You were at this drag show, weren't you? Damn it, Jay.
It happened in Fort Worth on April 23rd. Video shows anti-drag show protesters across the street from the Fort Brewery and Pizza.
Those girls are like what? The one girl holding the one sign, maybe, I'm guessing 15, 16 by those pants. I mean, they're not harming anybody. They're just doing their thing.
Where a drag show is being held. The protesters from a group called Protect Texas Kids held signs, one reading, "Drag shows aren't for kids." Police say the protesters and a group of counter
Fort Worth, they said.
Protesters were being monitored through city cameras. At one point, officials say a counter protester, later identified as
Just walked up and maced this guy? Oh, I'll beat the fuck out of a tranny.
20-year-old Samuel Folks pepper sprayed several anti-drag show protesters.
Not what I expected. Not what I expected. To be. Maybe, I guess, the long hair. Going down. There we go. We're back. Hi. Internet's fucking
Hey,
weird
bud,
today.
you come with me real quick? Yeah. He's gonna come.
All right, guys. Another word of advice: when an officer approaches you and asks if you will come with them, the appropriate response is no. Turn around and walk away. Because I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
With us. He's right here. You need to come with us, bud.
Is that Kanye West? Or the Invisible Man? The Invisible Man and Kanye West.
I'm not doing anything. We're gonna go get him. Get away. Stop falling.
You're right, Masked Man. You didn't do anything. But your buddy that's walking away from us, that you're blocking us from, maced innocent bystanders.
Body camera video then shows another counter protester, later identified as 33-year-old Christopher Gio, appeared.
Is that Dale Earnhardt Jr.? That's Dale Earnhardt Jr., isn't it? God damn it. No. Aaron Rodgers. I knew it was a sports guy. I knew he was a sports superstar. That's Aaron Rodgers. He figured before he went from Green Bay over to New York, play for the Jets, he would go down and just be a dick at a drag show. Now I'm confused though. So counter. Okay.
To hit an officer over the head with an umbrella.
That's a good idea.
Hey, you take off running, you're gonna get charged with that.
After that, a struggle
Do a barrel roll.
breaks out.
Did that one person have kitty cat ears on top of their helmet? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't care what you stand for, where you're at, how many people you have. I don't understand when people think it's a good idea to fight the police. Because here's the problem with police. And I got this from working in bars my entire life. There are two groups of people I always make very good friends with. It's bikers and police officers. The reason for this is pretty simple. They never come alone. There's always more. And let's pretend you beat the hell out of 15 cops or 15 bikers. Guess what? There's more cops and there's more bikers. They have more than you. They're meaner than you. And guess what? It's like a video game. You beat up 2 or 3 cops. You're like, yeah, we beat up 2 or 3 cops. Just like a video game, the level's going to get harder. They're going to send some bad motherfuckers. Same thing with bikers. They're coming for you. Not going to be pretty.
Bring the units over here. I got to help. Put your hands behind your back. Reach for that gun. You will get shot.
Whoa! Now the games have changed. Don't. Shoot a cop. Okay. That's another great idea. Really good for your cause. I don't care what side of it you're on. Yep, you've hurt your cause.
That gun. Reach for that gun.
This guy is reaching for that gun multiple times.
Later on, officials say a third counter-protester, later identified as 37-year-old Megan Grant.
That's what I expected this entire time. I did not expect those 2 gentlemen. I did not expect Aaron Rodgers. I did not expect dang it. That would have been great. The California boy from Remember the Titans to be on this. This is what I expected. I'm sorry, I'm just basking in her beauty. Or trying to figure out a gender. She obviously is out of Valtrex. I don't know what that thing on her lip is, but that's not natural.
Attempted to rush officers to get at both Folks and Geo.
No, fine. We will take care of it later.
All right, Grandma's boy, word of advice once again. When your friends are being arrested by the police, your best bet is just to sprint at them from across the parking lot. Just bum rush their asses and try to take them out. I mean, what else? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Once again, you've got a medic symbol on your vest. They're gonna let you by.
What does he need a medic for? What does he need a medic for?
He doesn't need a medic. Guess what? Most police officers are also trained as medics. Let them handle it. Guess what? If they're not trained, they know these guys. They're called paramedics. And they have this thing called an ambulance, and it comes real fast. Go wee woo wee woo, and they'll pick him up if he's hurt. They're not just gonna let him bleed to death. He's white.
Back up! Back up! He's falling for it! What does he need a medic for? What does he need a medic for?
All 3 suspects were taken into custody. Folks faces multiple charges.
Stand up. Help! Help! Help!
A statement from the Fort Worth Police Department reads in part, quote, "Our main goal during any protest event is an environment that respects all participants' constitutional rights while effectively maintaining public peace and order. However, those who choose to violate the law and assault others will be arrested and charged."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Guys, so, I mean, what it really boils down to that is that group, they attacked those kids, and I mean, they couldn't have been that old, right? I'm assuming. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm a terrible judge of age. I check everyone's ID before I allow them into my boom boom room. Anyway, guys. So here's the deal. We're a little over time. Thanks for listening, though, guys. It says episode 12, but really it's episode 1. It's my new setup for my shows. I'll be back in the morning, 4:30, or excuse me, 4 o'clock a.m., 4 a.m. on Rumble only. A little bit spicier show. We're going to get to some things we didn't get to today. If you enjoyed this afternoon show, you can check me out every Wednesday and Friday. I'm sorry, Wednesday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got some merch coming, guys. Boy Pod. Rumble is at Grandma's Boy Podcast. YouTube is at Grandma's Boy Pod. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, hit me up. What do you want to talk about on Sunday? Send me some stuff. I hate doing show prep. So, well, what I'm going to do, just because I'm a nice guy, but I'm on YouTube, so I can't do the dance party like I normally do because they'll hit me with a copyright. Fuckers. All right. Okay. All right. I got your ass. All right, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you at 4 o'clock in the morning. Almost forgot. Check out Culture Vulture Radio on YouTube and Erroneous Podcast on Rumble. I'll drop their links in the chat once again. Guys, see ya in about 12 hours. Rumble only.
Like you